Hi y'all, welcome back to the ranch for Always Living Life Up to No Grid. Of course I forgot my microphone today, so hopefully the background noise won't outdo my own speaking voice, but we shall see. Had something get into the chicken coop. Not sure if it was during the day or at night, but I'm pretty sure it had to be during the day because the chicken coop is locked up pretty good at the nighttime. We recently lost our Great Dane to old age, and we just got a new dog on the property. So I think that whatever was prowling around will probably go away, but to make sure that the chickens and the ducks are absolutely safe, the duck house has been wide open for a while now. So when we first brought them outside, we had a dog carrier on the front here so that they would have like a screened in front porch and still be protected, but they couldn't actually come outside. They have been free ranging for a couple of weeks now, and I've been meaning to install this automatic door opener for them, but I just hadn't gotten around to it. So of course, finding a dead chicken in your chicken house is a good push to get that done. So what I've done in advance here is go ahead and cut a board to go over the current opening because it is too big. This is a repurposed dog house that we have made into our duck house for our few ducks that we have. So we're going to install that automatic duck door onto this board and then get the board screwed in there. So let's get to it. Over here at the Trash to Treasure chicken coop, you can see quite a few feathers remaining from whatever incident occurred in here. So there is a window shutter that came off up here that I'm going to get repaired, but we just want to get everything fixed up and the ducks taken care of today. Come here. All right, I decided to fix the part that was on the floor there. It actually went up there is where it came from. So that's all put back in place now, and gave the steps a little quick brushing. Just so you know, a wire grill brush works great for cleaning a chicken coop. I got a couple of girls in here laying right now, but got the wall kind of cleaned up, and all that's left is to fix the shutters and then do the automatic duck door and stay out of the way of these guys. So here's what it looks like on the outside. Now admittedly a storm came through and blew these off a couple of 3 weeks ago, honestly, and I'm pretty sure my roosters have been getting out through there in the morning time. So it's definitely time to get those fixed. Admittedly, this job is probably better for two people, but we're gonna make do. Luckily this chicken wire is kind of holding it up here. That's actually pretty helpful. I don't really know where it goes, I just know where I'm going to put it. So admittedly I could probably do this first and get a better idea. So this was my own fault. I built this Trash to Treasure chicken coop, now known as the chicken house, by myself as a mission, and I think it turned out pretty good. It's just that I used an air nailer for a lot of it, and I intended to come back and put screws in for things like this, and I never got around to it before it got damaged. So This repair is not due to the fault of the design, rather fault of the person that installed the design. I did both. All right, we also need another smaller screw to go up there. And then how these little shutter works is I have a screw up here, and that holds it shut in a storm, which is what should have been done in the storm that they got tore up on, and it wasn't. And then, oh yeah, here it goes. And then one to hold it open. So pretty simplistic. Now I just need to get this chicken wire attached a little better, because if they were getting out of there before, they will figure out a way to get out of there again. So the chicken wire is still intact on the other one, so I'm just going to screw up the shutter, and that's pretty much it. The roosters are on one today. Who am I kidding? This is every day. All right, so if you guys couldn't tell, I waited for last to do this, because even though it's probably going to be really easy, it's the part I don't want to do the most. So here we go. For richer, for poorer, better or worse, all the things. Surprisingly, it has a full battery. Surprisingly, it has a full battery. Thank you, Rooster. So I got this one because it opens out to the side, because due to this roof, I can't have one that goes up like I do on the chicken house. Did my Lanta. All right, of course I did not bring a pencil with me, so we are going to make a very rough opening. Because this is how I do things. And I probably should have a hole saw or something, or a jigsaw to start out, but I'm not using any of that either. One chicken that makes that sound while she lays an egg. So we can be rest assured there will be an egg in that box very soon. It would help if one would read the instructions, but I had planned on installing this several weeks ago, and I already unboxed it. I don't know where the instructions are. This unit is supposed to sit into the wall, so we also need to cut out need to screw the board to the opening. All right. Should work. Now it needs a power source to be able to keep that battery charged. Now, admittedly, this duck house is in the shade, I think, all day. I don't think I've ever seen sun hit the front of this duck house. So I'm just going to plug it in and see if it starts charging just with the UV rays that are kind of hitting it at this point in the day. Y'all, the red light turned on this side of the duck house, so I just have it looped up over the roof there, which means I don't have any wire to hold up, and I think I'll just mount it right here. Did have one piece of paper left, and it is specifically for programming the door. However, I really don't know what this means. Let's see. Current mode, LT. What does LT mean? Light sensitivity time off. So we want time on light sensitivity off, I think. It shows me an open time. So I want to open it at, I'm going to open mine at 8:30 a.m. This will give my ducks about a half hour before the chickens come out. And I like to spoil my ducks. They're not loud and obnoxious to the neighbors, so that's why I keep the chickens up, so nobody can be crowing out in the neighbor's yard. Now, that should be fine, actually. Okay, so they'll be open at 8 a.m. and it'll close at 9 p.m. So I feel pretty good about that. Oh, that's 6 p.m. military time. Oof, that would have been bad. There. 9 p.m. Okay. Now we're all set. Okay. It's programmed. We're charging. I'm going to call that a win. So maybe I'll just manually open it for right now. My other one, if it's during the time that it's supposed to be open, then it just opens. Okay, let's call that a win. All right, so lastly, just to finish up here, I'm just going to, I know that some of you are new to this channel, so I thought I would just kind of show you what the Trash to Treasure chicken coop looks like. And if you are interested in the build, there is a playlist on how this thing got made out of trash into the Trash to Treasure chicken coop. I'm going to flip you around here. So here in the front, we have their nesting boxes that poke out from the side. And then that is the shutter that we repaired today on this side. It allows a lot of airflow from side to side. The other shutter on this side has now been fixed. Wire in place. And this is their privacy fence door that I walk through. Inside, I use sawdust as deep bedding method. Ceiling fan, cute little backdrop. More eggs being laid. My girls lay on and off throughout the day all the time. And then their door is right over there that you can see is open. And that is what is back here with a very similar door opener. This is Zency Hawk. I'm not really sure how to say it, but take a good peep at that logo because I've used their waters, their chicken door opener, and the little, I'm not using them right now, but the little nozzles that go in a feeder like that, I have their brand of that too, and all of their stuff works wonderfully. And then this solar panel is right up there. Oh no, I take that back. That is for the ceiling fan up there. And then this is the little solar panel, this one here, this little bitty one for the chicken door. This is a solar box that I may use down here to be able to power like a security camera or something, just so that I can, about stepped on a duck, just so that I can see if we have any predators or there's any bullies in my flock or anything like that. So, oh, I could show you the outside of the duck house. So this is our dog house that we repurposed into a duck house. So that's the door that we just installed over there. And then there is a side access door here, so I can clean that out with said shovel and said bucket. That gets cleaned out pretty regularly also. And that is the Trash to Treasure chicken coop, aka now the chicken house and the duck house. The girls like to dust bathe in this dirt right here in front, and that's totally fine with me. All right, that's gonna do it for today. It's extremely hot, and now it's time to go inside and find an indoor project to do because I'm too hot for outside anymore. Thank you all for watching. Remember, never a dull day at the ranch.